Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It is finally time to go through some coins. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It is now Saturday, so it's time to finally go through the probably almost $4,000 worth of change that I picked up like Monday. Um, in total, I think I went through 10 boxes of dimes, 3 boxes of quarters, 2 boxes of halves, and like 3 boxes of nickels. I still got a little bit of nickels left. There are 4 boxes of pennies downstairs, but I'm saving those for when I need to go through something and I don't have anything. So I'm saving those boxes of pennies. But it is time to show you everything I got. Everything over here on the board, except for these silver dimes. I will show you these in a second. But everything on the microscope board has already been found from a while ago. I still need to make the video on the buffalo nickels. I might make that right after I'm done here, but I needed to clean up everything and show you guys what all I got. So, this took, I think, like 6 boxes of customer wrapped rolls, but we got, let's see. 1964. These all came out of customer wrap, and we did find one more Mercury dime in a customer wrapped roll, so that's pretty sweet. No mint mark, but that's 2. 1964, 3, 1953, 1952, 1964, 1964, 1953, and 1957. So what was that, like 9? 9 that came out of customer wrapped rolls. Oh boy, come on. Stack some silver. This is hard with one hand. Alright, I got it. I'm going to count these really quick, and then we'll get the rest open. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9 out of customer wrapped rolls. I'm going to put that back on the microscope. But let's just show you what I got down here. There is quite a few more dimes I need to pull out for you guys, but I wanted to show you a couple other things. Those were all silver war nickels found in probably a little bit of a collection dump of those buffaloes back there I still got to go through. But those were all found with those buffaloes. These were all found separate in, a different hunt. So we got, let's see, we'll go with the nickels. We did find one more silver war nickel. It was a filly. It's in rough shape, but it's still a 1943 silver war nickel, so that's still worth more than 5 cents. And there were 2 semi-no date. I think I'm going to put these up on the thing for you in a little bit and show you what these dates are, but those 2 came out of the hunt recently. Those were not part of the collection that I found. Somebody did turn in a bunch of quarters. These are state quarters, but they are near mint. I mean, of course, the ends aren't going to be mint. They're going to be scratched up, but some of these in here are probably still uncirculated. So I might throw these up on my eBay store and see if I can get any traction on them. But let's see. There was a Kentucky. No, Wyoming, New Mexico, Alaska, Hawaii, New Mexico again, Idaho, Hawaii again, Alaska again. Yep, Alaska. I know some of these have errors and stuff, but I don't know. It's not worth breaking these up looking for them. And Hawaii again. There was like 3 Hawaiis, a couple that were all the same. But I'll see what I can do with those. It's at least cool to pick those up. Somebody turned those in after hanging on to them for a while. The 3 boxes of quarters I went through were pretty brutal. No West Point quarters. But I was able to find 2 proofs. San Francisco. This one's not silver, but it's in really nice shape. It's a Eagle reverse. So I'm happy about that. That's a nice find. And then another San Francisco proof state quarter. Let's see if you guys can guess the state on this one. 1 in 50 chance. Ready? State proof quarter. What is it? Massachusetts. All right. It's not in bad shape. I remember getting it out earlier, and I took a Q-tip to it to try and get the surface dirt off of it a little bit, and it looks pretty good now. So those are the 2 proofs that I found. Well worth it. Let's go through a couple of these. I told you about that silver war nickel. We have a 1948 S. I like saving S mints because they're usually the lower minted of the 3. 2024 D. I'm still having a hard time finding these. These are pretty low minted too. So I found one. I'm seeing a lot more 2025s than I am 2024s, so that's probably a good sign for the 2024. I found a semi-key date, not in the best shape, but I don't know, I'm starting to figure out which ones are key dates and semi-key dates and all that. So 1940 or 1952D, which I have my book right here really quick. I can bring it up. 1942, 1952. Not on this page. This is a wonderful book. This is a 1942 Denver right here. It's semi-key date, so it's, if it were an MS-60, it'd be worth $4.25, but it's not. 1952, just 10 more million more than the S, and the S's are usually lower minted, like this 7,000 or the 7 million 1951 S, 2 million. Although those are the really key dates, though, the 1950s. But anyways, I know it's nothing special, but it is what it is. I found it. I found this one that is semi. Gosh, it's not off-center. It is a misaligned die because the back of it is not misaligned at all. The back is straight up, but the front is misaligned. Just a tiny bit. I sold a quarter similar to this, but it was a little bit more off-center, not off-center, misaligned. But I pulled it out anyways, why not? And then we ended up getting a couple foreigns, so a 2000 Bahamas, a Helvetica nickel, which I think I've pulled a couple of these out before. Nothing too special. And the Bahamas coin, I'll show you the back of it. It's just a little sale, 25 cents. I don't pull out Canadians, but I pull out other stuff. Let's see, what is this one? Because this one's pretty cool. This one's a nice design. It's 10 cents for what? The Netherlands? Maybe Netherlands, and oh boy, I don't know where that's from. It looks like it's from, that's not how you spell Netherlands, but Netherlands. Maybe it's, I don't know. I'm from America and I can't pronounce any other thing other than American, so don't make fun of me. Alright, that's at least everything that I found interesting that you guys can't see, or that you guys can see. And it's time to get out everything that you can't see. Being, let's see, how many rolls do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 rolls of dimes, and I know one of them at least has a double. So, without further ado, let's start pulling out some more silver dimes. Let's see if we can see where they're at. This one's way down here, right? La la la. What do we got? Please don't drop anything, Josh. Alright, there's one. Put that back. It is a 1963. Put that on the pile. Add one more. For these, I am not going to replace it, I don't think. I'm just going to shove these in here when I'm done because I ran out of wrappers, and so goodbye. Done with that. On to the next one. Let's see if we have any chance. Is this the double? Here's the double. Good thing I found it. See, there was one right here, and there's one way down here. Okay, that is one. Josh. 1964. And there's a double. Come on. Alright, 64. Yep, 1964. Silver is silver. One little piece at a time, my friends. I don't see... Yep, that should have been it for that one. Into there it goes. Sorry about that noise, but I just want to make this quick. See, when you open these up and you see that staring at you right in your face, you're like, okay, I'm gonna set that aside. That's definitely got one in it. Let's see, 1953. Shouldn't be anything else. Alright, come on. Can we get any more Mercury dimes? And trust me, you guys don't want to watch me go through 10 boxes of dimes in a video trying to see if I can't find something like this. That would take so long and be so boring for you guys. So I like to just save them to the end. Just roll them back up. 1962. Sweet. See, look at that little stack of silver getting up there. We still got like 5 more to pull out. Alright, good there. Next one. Look at that. $1950, 56, 55, 1955. Anything else? Don't see anything else. And you can tell it's pretty blatantly obvious most of the time when you catch something silver by the edge. Because imagine you were opening this up for the first time and you were rolling down here, and then you come across this guy right here. And like I said, don't think this was easy. This took like 10 boxes of dimes and like 4 boxes of Fed wrapped that actually came really clutch. Obviously I got 10 out of it. But one box had like 7, so that was huge. Okay. I also wanted to talk to you guys, for anybody that does what I do, coin roll hunting. Does anybody... Oh, let's go. We did get one more. Sweet. Make that 2 Mercuries. Let's go. Anyways, for anybody that does coin roll hunting like this, do any banks give you pushback when you try and take them coin? It's a bank, you would think they would take any sort of money that they can, but I had my local Fifth Third, my main bank, so of course it has to be my main bank. They shut me down on taking them any coin. I could probably still order, maybe like, I used to order dollars from them, so I could probably still order a few things from them. I know they won't order me coin, but they won't even take coin anymore. So if anybody does this kind of thing and also has that same kind of issue, let me know. Or, you know, do some banks not let you order coin, or do some banks not let you take back stuff in, or half dollars, or, you know, it's such an interesting topic because they make millions and billions of dollars for this shit. Excuse my language, but it upsets me because that's their job. They still have to take money no matter what. Brinks and Loomis are starting to reject taking stuff back, or they are charging for, you know, when they ship coin out. I don't know. I know I probably do way too much for these people, but I don't know. I'll probably have to slow down with taking them coin. It's not like I won't take another Fifth Third a box of coins, and they probably would accept it. It's just this one, because I take so much there, doesn't like it, so they're telling me no. And, I mean, it's a bank. It gets frustrating when a bank tells you no, especially when they don't want to take your money. It's like, that's interesting that a bank doesn't even want to take my coins. But here we are. We still have banks that order coin, and we still have banks that'll take coin for us. So it's not too bad. I just can't take them boxes of coins anymore. Because apparently, you know, it costs them money to ship out coins. But, you know, with the thousands of dollars that are in my account, I'm sure that they make plenty off my money. So it's just a little bit of greed that upsets me. So it is what it is. Anyways, look at all these silver dimes that we pulled out. Look at this. Oh boy. How about that? That is going to be a nice little stack into the next. I already had like 4 or 5 rolls of silver dimes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, that should have been right. 9 plus 10. Nice. Nice little stack. And 2 mercury dimes for it. I know I found 3 in the last hunt. So we got 2 more. Check that out. I know you probably aren't going to believe me, but every single one adds to the collection. So, alright, there's that. Should I clean up and make another video? Gosh, this is already a long video. I think I'm going to clean this up a little bit and make my own video for these. But that's all the dimes, the quarters, and almost all the nickels I have. I have like $20 left in nickels, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. And if I find something cool, I might make a video of it. But I'm not guaranteeing anything. Ended up finding 19 silver dimes. Bang. Nice little stack. Just call it what? That's probably about $60 worth of silver right there. On the low end. I don't even know. It's roughly, without doing the actual math. I think a silver dime melts at about maybe $3.50 some cents, I believe. But I'm probably wrong on that. But just call it $3. 3 times 19 is what? Yeah, almost $60. So just call it about that. Roughly, without knowing the exact melt weight. But that's one of my better hunts. All right, everybody. Peace out. I'm gonna finally get these buffaloes under the scope and let you guys know what's going on. Peace out. Enjoy the video. Hope everybody had a wonderful holiday, and God bless. Peace out.